Come with us as we explore the southwestern town of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Hi, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Matt.
And welcome to our unsettled journey.
So as we make our way out west, we wanted to bring you all to Albuquerque, and we're also going to make a stop over to Santa Fe, which is the capital city here in the state of New Mexico. So we're definitely looking forward to embracing the culture, trying some new food, along with seeing just what's in the city and what it has to offer. So come follow us along for our journey around Albuquerque.
We are exploring the Old Town in Albuquerque, which is only located about maybe 10 minutes from the modern city of Albuquerque. In this area you will find lots of unique shops, restaurants, and art galleries. The Old Town has the oldest building in Albuquerque, which is the San Felipe de Nero Church, which got its start in 1793, and you can still attend services there. Walking around the Old Town gives you a really good glimpse of the history of the city that used to thrive here and where it all got its start. Albuquerque is a big city, but it's not actually the capital. The capital of New Mexico is Santa Fe, which we will be heading to tomorrow and showing you, but today we're just exploring some of what Albuquerque has to offer and what makes it special. If you are looking to bring something home from your time in New Mexico, the Old Town is a great area to shop around with many local artists and galleries and boutiques. You can really find the perfect souvenir for yourself or for someone back home. Now, if you're looking for something authentic, you will find lots of hand-woven rugs and fabrics. You'll find lots of art, like metal art, folk art. You'll find lots of jewelry, like turquoise necklaces and bracelets, and lots of different Western wear, boots, and everything like that. So be sure to shop around while you're here visiting the Old Town.
So now if you're into national parks and state parks like us, New Mexico has Petroglyph National Monument. So now the Petroglyph National Monument, which is where we're at right now, is managed by the National Park Service actually. So now the Petroglyph National Monument is comprised of volcanic basalt and is about 7,000 acres total, and it has an estimated 24,000 images carved by the ancestral Pueblo people, which were early Spanish settlers that date back to 400 to 700 years ago. So now there's actually several hikes that you can do throughout this monument area, varying in difficulty of course, but each one of the hikes has multiple different petroglyphs, which are pretty cool to see. But these petroglyphs hold deep cultural significance to the Pueblo people and the neighboring Native American people. But roughly 200,000 years ago, 6 volcanic eruptions ranging in depth from 5 to 50 feet flowed downhill in these old waterways. So that is actually what is behind us, is one of the old ancient volcanoes, which has formed one of these unique typographies and comprises of multiple features here at the Petroglyph National Monument. So now we're going to go ahead and check out some of these trails and see if we can find some petroglyphs. So right now we're about to go down the Musical Highway, which is an iconic feature along the historic Route 66. And the Musical Highway was installed in 2014 as a part of the partnership between the New Mexico Department of Transportation and the National Geographic Channel, and is actually designed to have drivers follow the speed limit. And the Musical Highway goes eastbound as part of the old Route 66 system rather than the Route 40 that is today, and it's between mile markers 4 and 5 near exit 170 if you're ever interested in that. So basically is a highway that if you drive down, I believe it's like 45 miles an hour, that it plays the song America the Beautiful while you're driving down. So I've heard of it in passing, so we're just gonna go ahead and check it out and see what it's about. So we have now ventured on over to Santa Fe for the day and have decided to check out Canyon Road. So Canyon Road is comprised of more than 100 galleries, boutiques, and restaurants, all in just a half-mile distance. So now Canyon Road actually dates back to the 13th century when the trail was led from Oha to a Pueblo located in that area, which is now present-day Santa Fe. So over the centuries, Santa Fe further developed and became more prevalent for the Pueblo structures, along with more rich Native American art. But fast forward on over to the 1960s, there was actually a zoning change, and then with that zoning change, a lot of art galleries kept popping up here along Canyon Road, and it's come to be what it is today. So we're just walking around here and checking out some of the cool art galleries. Really cool if you're in the area. So Canyon Road is a unique place filled with great history, so let's check it out.
One of the main reasons we wanted to come up here to the Santa Fe area was to visit the Meow Museum. We have heard a lot about this art exhibit and have been recommended by some of our friends. We've seen it on social media, but we just got done with our tour. We made reservations online before we arrived because they still have some protocols in place to have you make reservations and wear masks, etc. But we thought it was a really interesting experience. If you aren't familiar with Meow, they are an art kind of collective based here in Santa Fe, and they have other exhibits as well. There's one open now in Las Vegas called Area 15 or Omega Mart, and they also have one opening soon in Denver, Colorado, but this was the original. Got it started in 2008, and it is filled with 70 rooms of unique immersive art collections and rooms. They encourage you to be hands-on with the art exhibit and basically touch different things, open different doors, and you never know where it might lead. There's also a backstory to this museum, so instead of just kind of aimlessly walking around, you can find different things and scan them with your QR code, so they really make it a fun experience, and you can definitely spend hours here, especially if you want to learn more about the story within the museum. But they invite you to explore it both ways, both just aimlessly walking around and getting lost, and also trying to figure out more about the story. But Meow was definitely a success, and we are very glad we came up for the journey. We are now going to get back in our car and head back down towards Albuquerque. We really appreciate you watching this video and the support that you've been giving us, and if you want more content, we post on different social media as well. We have an Instagram page, a Patreon, a TikTok, all of those accounts. We post content that you won't find here on YouTube. Those accounts will be linked below, but go ahead and follow us over there as well if you want to keep up with where we're at. So leave us a comment if you're from this area or if you've been and what your favorite place was, and we will catch you in next week's video. Bye!